Hello, everyone. We are live, and today I'm going to do a very special client interview with Melly. And Melly joined the Premium Breakthrough course, where she was able to 10 times her investment by signing 4 dream premium clients. And today I have the honor to interview her about her experience inside of the program. And I know it's going to be so insightful for everyone because I've been talking with her and she shared a bit about her experience with me. And we're not just going to talk about how amazing it is that she got to sign those premium clients, but we're also going to go on her with the journey of how she was able to, and also some obstacles that she found on the way, because that's like sharing those things and those insights, that's when it gets really real and what shows you how you can actually get the same results as her. So Melly is a self-awareness coach, and I think she can best introduce herself to all of you. So Melly, up to you.
Thank you so much. It's so nice to be here, and I'm so grateful also for this opportunity. So thank you so much. Yes, what should I say about myself? At the moment, I'm living in beautiful Switzerland, and I'm a business owner since 3 years. So my business is still in the beginning, and with the course, it's really like a new chapter also for my offers, for the way how I create offers, how I sell offers also. And like you said already, I'm a self-awareness coach, and I just love to share the gift of the meditation out in the world, to bring us back to our own self, our own wisdom, and just to hear our own voice again, much more louder than all the other voices in our head what are saying you have to do this, or you are bad in this, and you're not good enough. And just that our voice is like, no, you are good, and just as you are. And this is what I also would like to bring out in the world, just like, hey, we are all good as we are. We are all giving our best every day, and just to give this back to the people and come to help.
I love that. And I think it's so good that you are in this space because, some of you might know, before having this English business, I had a Dutch business where I was helping yoga teachers with authentic marketing. And it's a little bit in line with what you do because, a lot of yogis have this same mindset and want to also bring this to the world. But what is really interesting is that not a lot of people think that you can do this and have a profitable business. So that's why I'm really excited when you came to me, said like, I am ready. I want to do premium. Let's do it. And then, like with this journey of yours, we're just going to show everyone like it is possible. And most of my clients are actually in the health space or in the relationship space. And the third category is wealth, where you help people make more money. And I just love that my clients are in this space because it really fits with the mission that I'm on to really make this world a more beautiful place. So I'm very happy that I got to support you with that. Also, for everybody who's watching and who really likes what Melly just shared, drop a heart in the comments or drop something in the chat. I will be watching also to the comments. So if anybody has a specific question based on what Melly is sharing, please just drop it below in the Facebook group. We're live in the Facebook group right now. Melly, can you share a little bit about where you were before you started with the Premium Breakthrough course?
Yes, I can do that. So actually, I had my experience and I have my offer also. I had like a program, what I want to do, but actually I don't know how should I sell it now. And I made content on Instagram and I really love to do it. But sometimes I had the feeling like I'm attracting the wrong people with my content, because I didn't have the high vibe messaging. I had the pain messaging, and always I had this pain people. And I was actually a little bit frustrated, and I was.
How did you learn this? How did you start it with your first offer?
Actually, I started with my first offer like from the beginning on. I make like 2 big trainings for coaching, and in the first training I also had like an instruction where to get. And this was really so different to your course because there it was really like do it like that way, it's a good way. And of course, I'm like, I had no experience and I was new in the business world. I was thinking, yes, it's a good idea. I do what my teacher is telling me. But after like maybe 1 year, I recognized this is not my way. So, and I really changed a lot of stuff what I was learning there. I get some inspiration from others. I talk to other business owners, like where I see, hey, it works for them. How are they going to make it? So it was a lot of sharing and but I didn't had my own way. And this was really the problem. This was the whole problem in the situation where I was before I got the course. I had a lot of concepts and a lot of ideas, but I don't know what to use and what is the perfect fit for me. And then sometimes I was like, what should I do now? It's like I want to have customers. I want to sell my stuff, but what should I do now? How I can do this, And actually, I think the situation was also that I was really not sure if it would work for me to sell via Instagram. So, to get really a client from there, because also the clients what I had before, they also know me from other spaces or from a course where I was into. It was never like this, that I had a follower and we are messaging and then she was buying something from me. But this is really what I wanted. So because I was thinking, hey, it's a cool stuff, this is where it's made for. So so my situation before was I really love my business. So, and I really want to go out and want to sell and want to help, but I'm attracting the wrong people with my messaging and I didn't land something. And so it was really like, I don't know where to start. So because I already the wrong people I'm attracting. So this was really a big problem, I think, for me also. Yeah.
I love that. So you had a bit of experience. You had already worked with a coach that showed you a little bit of the journey, but like you also found out a lot of coaches in the premium space teach people that you need to use pain point marketing. And for those who don't know what we're talking about, pain point marketing is really when you tell somebody else that there's something completely wrong with them and that they need your help to get into a place where life is bearable or at least a little bit better. And or you could even say that life will be fantastic when they start working with you, but they put the person who reads your content and that is going to become your client, you put them in the victim mode because you're saying there's something wrong with you and the only way to fix it is to work with me. Yes. But what happens then is when you get the clients, they are in that mindset of there is something wrong with me and I need somebody to save me. And when you use high vibe messaging and when you approach it in a different way, one of the results that you get is that you actually attract clients who are very aligned with who you want to serve. But also they are in this empowered state. They already know, hey, my life is great. And it gets to be even better when I trust somebody else to teach me exactly the things that I want to learn. And then you can already start in the first session to really make impact. So their results also get better. And you are so much happier serving these clients because when you serve clients who are in victim mode, you also kind of like adapt to that because you take on that role as a savior. But that's not the nicest place to be in when you're serving your clients because it puts also a lot of pressure on you because you need to save them. You are responsible for their results. But in reality, your clients are the only ones that really get to decide if they show up, yes or no. So yeah, I love that you made that shift and that you made it work for you because that's also really important. And in the premium breakthrough course, I really give a 10-step roadmap to create a funnel, an organic funnel to sell to premium clients and to also create your offer and to sell your offer. And I love that you already had experience, but regardless of that experience, you weren't really sure what to do. And that's exactly why I created this course. It can be for somebody who's just starting out and wants to start the right way immediately, but also for those who kind of got lost in pain point marketing and have all these ideas, but don't really know what to stick to. And even if they've already sold premium offers, sometimes you just get lost in all the possibilities out there. And it's really nice to have that focus while still staying true to what you want to create and not just following. It's not like a strict roadmap, but it is the roadmap that will help you, especially when you're a spiritual entrepreneur, I would say. So thank you for sharing that. What were you able to achieve when you actually implemented the roadmap? What were some results that you got?
So I think first of all, I really had a plan what I need to do, and also it really felt so good for me to change the messaging also, to get into this high vibe messaging, to get, because it feels so natural for me, because this is myself, this is my authentic being, you know, just stay happy and see the life in a positive way. And so also to create content gets much more easier for me. It's getting much more flowy. I really want to do this. I also had like, I make this content now for later. And it was really like so easy also for me. You know, I had my program already, but with your roadmap, I upgraded it, I would say. I just also follow the steps and just really I get to know my own stuff better, I would say, and just see this. And also, I think the biggest win was really like 2 or maybe 3 weeks after I joined the program. It was so fast. I had already the first premium client. And it was like, thank you, universe. It was like, I don't know, it felt, for me, it felt like I make the step and now I get something back directly. And it was, the whole process also was so easy with him. Also, it was a man, what really was so nice for myself, because I'm working with a lot of women. And then, just following the steps, and have also the guidance in the course just to make the call now. And I really implemented the way of how I want to do it, because this was also something what I got, just do it like they teach me before. Just you have to do like an interview, and then you just make this, and you really need to fix them in the call and don't let them go out with a yes. And this is so much pressure for me. And because myself is also, I like to sleep over things and think about it and get ready for the decision. And so I really had I made my own way how I want to do this, just to make first a short call, just to set up and say, hey, I'm Melly, who are you? Just to get to know each other. Because what really was in my head is like, when you have a premium customer, it's so perfect fit that you would go and drink a coffee together. This is really what you said in one video. And I was like, okay, I need to get to know the people first before I say yes to working with them. You know, that makes so much sense. Also to have this freedom and the power to say, hey, I want to work with you. No, I don't want to work with you. And to allow myself this, and gives this power to me also. And yes, then the steps are following, and I really learned a lot about myself, because I signed this first client and then I don't make any steps anymore.
I love that. Let me first rewind a little bit about what you said, and then we go into that topic, because I'd love to talk with you about it. In the course, you get this roadmap of what to do when people actually are interested in the course. There's a whole framework of how to do a call that feels really flowy and effortlessly. And I just had a win shared in the Magnetic Mastermind from someone who signed her first client to her premium offer. And she also said, it just feels so effortless. It feels so easy. It feels nice. And what you said about wanting to spend time with your clients, my clients are the best. And I just love hanging out with them. And sometimes my energy is a bit low, and then I have a coaching call, and then I just get excited again just by being in that space, because I select everyone that I work with very carefully. And just because somebody has money does not mean they're a premium client. And that's a big mindset shift as well, where people think, okay, when I'm entering the premium space, everybody that's willing to pay a premium price should work with me. And I'm very intentional with using certain words, because I use premium, because high paying does not cut it for me. You can have a high paying client, but that does not make them premium. It does make them premium when they actually show up, and when they do the work, and when they're committed, and when you get excited to work with them and to help them grow. And that's a whole different shift to show up in a call where you're kind of like, okay, do I want to work with this person? Yes or no? And then you have the power again, like you said. So that's a very powerful shift as well. And I know that you signed, I thought it was like 2.5 weeks, something like that. You signed your first client, but in the Create and Sell, the old name of the course, also good to mention maybe for people who see it in other places. The old name of the course was Create and Sell Premium Offer Self-Study Course. So sometimes you will hear that, but the new name is the Premium Breakthrough. And when you started, you did the first video, which is only an upgrade of the premium seller's identity. And I shouldn't say only, because it's a huge shift. It makes all the difference. And that's what we're going to talk about in a minute as well. And that only the upgrade of your mindset, your energetics around being a premium seller actually got you that clients.
Yes.
And I believe very much in the yes energy of the universe, where when you say a full body yes to committing to investing in this course and committing to really serving premium clients, but also committing to really show up in a premium way yourself, then you kind of tap into the energy field of the universe, where the universe is like, okay, she wants to play in that premium space. I'm going to send more premium people her way, and let's see how she can handle that.
Yes.
And that's when it gets really exciting, but also, can you really handle that? And I think that's a good bridge to what you want to share about when you signed your first client after 2.5 weeks. What happened then? How did you move forward in the course?
Yeah, because actually I didn't make any steps like for another 2 weeks maybe, and then I recognized, okay, what's happening here, why I'm not walking, so on, and then it was like, yeah, because like I'm like a little child, but like a lost little child. I got this coin, and then I don't search for all the other coins. What's wrong? So let us search for the other coins. And I really get myself together, and just to recognize this about myself, because I really can apply this to other situations in my life when I have this effort. So, and I got the winning. So then I just stop. But there's so much more to win for me. So don't stop moving. That was a really, really big learning for me also. And then I just go back into the course, make the next videos, and just set up this the organic funnel also with the free.
I do want to, because I stopped you when you were talking about the other thing that you also mentioned. It wasn't just about getting more clients, but you also noticed you were kind of slacking in other areas of your life as well, right? I would love to hear you say that as well, and to talk a bit about what you felt there.
Yeah, just it's sometimes it's like in relationships, for example, or just with myself, how much I allow me. So I allow myself like one thing, and then no more. So and it's just also so nice to see how important it was for myself to get this premium foundation, also to really set up my own happiness and my own premium way, and how this affected actually everything, because this is also a really big topic in my own coaching also. Like the time what you spend with yourself always will reflect in other in other parts of your life as well. So yes, that's really, really good.
Yeah, so I loved you said something about that you stopped taking the steps, and that you like really saw, okay, I'm not taking myself for walks anymore. What is going on? And I'm actually reading a super cool book. You will love it as well. It's called The Big Leap from Gay Hendrickson.
Yes.
Do you know the book?
I don't know the book, but I know him. Yes.
Oh, cool. I just started reading it this week, and it's all about how that big leap often does not happen because we have the upper limit problem, where we don't feel or believe that we are actually capable of reaching a certain level. Yeah. And when you start to be willing to see yourself in a different light, when you actually are willing to see yourself as that premium identity, and then follow the actions that align with that, you create the space to level up. And I think that's what you did after you realized, right?
Yes, right. That's really nice. It's just like this. Yeah, like something is holding me back, because yes, of course, it's also a little bit of afraid, it's a new life, it's a new chapter. And of course, there are parts in me, they say, no, it's dangerous, don't do this, let's stay here where we know everything. And yeah, just to get back and say, no, this is what I want, and I'm ready for it, and I will take so much care of me that we are ready for this. And also just to get back in track. This is how I say it always to myself. So now we go back in track. So because like sometimes the voices inside me is like taking me way away from the track, and then I'm just a little bit lost, and then I'm getting back. So, and this is just what's happened. Yeah. And then it's nice, because the course is there, and I think I just watched the mindset video again, and then I was really like, boom.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's so good, because it's a lifetime access, so you can always go back to it, and you can always and of course it's not lifetime to make you take a lifetime to get there, but it's also for you to always have the course and to always go back to it. And yeah, and then what happened after you watched the first video again and you actually started to implement more things?
Yes, I implemented more things and just follow step by step, because it's also, this is what I really love. It's so easy to follow the course because you really have so much step by steps, but it's not too much, you know. It's like step by step, but you can flow into the steps and make it your own way. And this is a so nice combination. And just making this organic fun and making my free trainings, and then it's really happening. And this was really the biggest thing for me, actually, that I had like 2 calls in 1 week and just closed them all both up and had like 2 new clients in 1 week. So, and also recognizing myself, how I feel having this cause and feeling really, I am ready for this. This is actually how I want my life to be. So this is how it should be like not every week. This would be a little bit too much total, but
every other week.
Maybe every 3rd week or so on, but just to have this. And it was just, yeah, I feel like I'm the hero of myself, and it feels so good because it was so easy. Also, it was so easy and so flowy, and just it made a lot of fun. You know, it made a lot of fun to sell. It made a lot of fun just to see, hey, this is what I'm creating. It's getting used to. The people want me also. I really had dream clients also sitting there. We are laughing together in the call, you know, and even it's a little bit hard topics. We are laughing and then we are crying and then we are laugh again. And it's really feels so natural and just so beautiful. And I was just like, yes, I had so dream clients, and it feels so good. And then, yeah, the next one was that I signed another client, like maybe 2 weeks later or so on. And yeah, this was just so perfect and
nice,
going the way. Yes.
And I love what you shared about how it's so effortless and easy, and it's not just that it's easy, but finding the proof that it is easy actually makes the next sale easier. And it just all, yeah, it's like this snowball effect of you seeing, oh, actually sales can be really fun and enjoyable. And when you shift your energy around that and you expect your dream clients to show up and they see you in your energy holding that space for them to step into their premium identity by whatever you're setting, in your case also, yeah, it's like self-awareness, so it's literally about the identity work. Yeah, that's so powerful, because what I always tell my clients, it's not just strategy, it's everything. It's like a holistic approach to sales, what I teach. And that also starts with you as the person that's actually trusting and believing in themselves as being a premium seller. Yes. So I love that you experienced all of that. So in total, you signed in, I think it was like 5 months over time. You signed 4 premium clients.
Yes.
Nice. I love that. And also very, very well done, because it is a self-study course. So there's no guidance from me in lifetime. It's really you deciding every time, I'm going to go back to the course. I'm going to do the work. I'm really going to show up for myself. I'm going to show up for my clients. It's really you putting in the work. So I'm so, so proud of you for doing that, for taking the steps and really, yeah, just really going all in. I think that is when I look at the people who get the best results in general in life, not just in my courses, but in life, but also in my courses, it's when you decide. It's the coachee that actually decides, I'm going to show up for myself. And that's also what happens when you shift from pain point marketing to high vibe messaging. You actually call in the people that are willing, that are committed, that show up. And even if they're not right now that person, by creating this type of content, you get them ready faster. So you actually activate and empower people just by showing up in your marketing and sales. And then the real good stuff in your program and the coaching, then that starts and they get results even faster. So I love that. Besides signing the clients, what else did you gain, or what type of results did you see for yourself after going through the course?
Actually, yeah, like I said, also I had a lot of much more fun in my business also. And this is so, yeah, it sounds like not so important, but it's really important actually, because I'm showing up in a different way. I'm starting my day differently. And also what I just had was so much good feelings about myself. And also like I really had this feeling from everything is possible. I can do everything what I want to do. So I really get a lot of power, like also manifestation power. I see like, hey, I want something and I get it. I make it possible. Also, that's that this is possible for me also, especially for this part inside me, for this small little Melly who's saying like, this is not nothing for me, we can't do it, just take a step back, make us small. And especially for her, it was so important to see, hey, this is for us and we can do it and we can show up. And of course, this makes a lot of effect in other life parts as well. Actually, I'm working less, so I have more time for myself. I really invest much more I invest a lot of time in myself, because this is really my topic also, what I'm going out and teaching, and I'm really living this. But now I really can say I spend much more time with myself, and this is always good. And I got so much happiness back. And also what it really changed, I just realized it right now, is that I also share my work much more with my community offline. So when I'm going somewhere, it's much more easier to say for me what I'm doing, what I'm offering, because I have so much clarity also from the course, because that's just the steps what I made. And it's much more easier and feels so natural for me to talk about my stuff also. And this is something, because before it was always like, yes, I'm doing meditation and I'm doing this, it was always a little bit flurry. I didn't sell myself. And now I'm always selling myself. And this is so cool. And of course, it's giving me much more back, because people, they see me in another light. So they take me different. And yeah, this is also something what really changed. That's so nice.
I love that. Yeah, that's definitely a shift that I see happening over and over again with my clients, because clarity brings confidence. And when you have that confidence, that's a different frequency that you step into, that you speak from. And then people think like, wow, she has something, she knows something. And it's true. And before it was also true, you also knew something, but you didn't know how to express that. And when you actually gain clarity on how to talk about your offer and what it is that you do without feeling salesy, because there's a lot of people that kind of know what to talk about, but then they feel really bad because they feel like they're selling to someone. But when you shift your whole mindset around that, it actually gets exciting to sell to someone, because you know how amazing your offer is, and not selling to them actually is kind of rude to you. Yes. From you. Yeah, if you know what amazing offer you have and how you can impact the lives of your clients, and then you're hiding it from them, yeah, that's not nice, right?
Of course. And I just realized I love to talk about my stuff, it's my shit. I love to talk about that. I love to share, and it's really like I'm unstoppable actually then.
I love that. Yeah, that's so good. And okay, so what did you like most about the Premium Breakthrough course? And what would you say to somebody who is thinking about investing in the course after hearing you talk about it?
Okay, I think actually we talk a lot about good stuff, what's in there already, but I just want to say it's a lot of good stuff in there. So first of all, I really love that I can connect with your energy, and also because you just love selling so much, and you just love your own business so much. And this is really something what I can feel, and yeah, also get a little part of it when I watch your videos. It's really like overflowing. And this is really big. This is so big. It's, yes. Thank you so much for this. Also, what I really loved was, like I said already, this small step-to-step action. So it's so easy to do it, because I think we all have this parts inside of us, what's holding us back. And then it's so good when you have you do this now, and you do this now, and then you do this. 1, 2, 3, finish. And then it makes it so easy also, because it feels like, yeah, it's possible, it's makeable, and it's not hard. And I just love also, yeah, like the frameworks, what you give to us, the roadmap, what you give. And that is, I have something what I can watch to, and where I can hold myself, but I just can be myself and just be intuitive and flowy and authentic, and yeah, find everything in my way. This was really the biggest, and yeah, the biggest gift inside it, because before, like I said, also this is it, do it like that. And you really have a different way of teaching, and this is something what I really loved and what I really liked. And when someone is out there and he or she want to buy the course now, I really would say, hey, when you feel that this is what you want to do, that you want to serve premium clients and show up in a premium way and have a premium product, then do it, because this is the way and this is the course where you will get what you want and what you deserve, actually. Because I didn't have the feeling in the beginning of the year that I can do this, what I'm doing now. I didn't have the feeling that I'm able to have that much money. I didn't feel like I'm feeling now, like I have plans and want to expand my businesses. And now I really have this feeling of it's possible. And it's possible for me. And I also had my struggles in between, like we tell already, but you can always go back, and believe me, you will be highly motivated to finish it.
Oh, thank you. I love that. And that's also a very good bridge to my next thing that I want to talk about, because yeah, a few weeks ago, you made the jump and decided to upgrade to the Magnetic Mastermind, which is either a 12 or 4-month experience with me, where you actually do have the daily support and the community with other high vibe entrepreneurs. And yeah, I'm just so excited because you already told me, like, I am going to go into the mastermind at some point. So I was just waiting for the moment. And then you reached out to me and said, this is the moment, it's time. And I'm going to do the 12-month program. So I'm very, very excited. We're going to start in a week. So I'm very excited for this. And I especially loved what you've shared when you made this decision. And it was, let me think what it was exactly. I think it was, I am making this decision now to invest 11,000 euros in upgrading to the 12-month program, the 12-month experience. And it feels big, it feels huge, but it also feels so realistic. And the old version of me in January that started, so it was like 5 months ago when you made this decision, the old version of me could not see that happening for me. And now it just feels so realistic. And I love that. That's such a big jump. That's really that premium breakthrough that I really wanted for you when you joined the course. Can you share a bit about how you felt making that next step after the course?
It was so amazing. So amazing, really. I just felt amazing because, like you said already, I know already that I want to join the mastermind. I know it from beginning on, because I just have a feeling of what I want, but I really said to myself, no, it's not possible yet, not now, later on, when you have to, so on. And then I just did it, and it's really like this shift in my own mindset also to money is really like mind-blowing for myself, because I recognize, hey, yes, it's a lot of money and it's huge and it's just the biggest investment I ever did to myself, but I do it full of love to myself. I'm so proud of myself that I invest so much money inside, because this is really what I deserve. This is what my business deserves. And it's really felt like the next chapter of myself, and just like, yes, this is possible for me, and it's realistic, and it's not like this that I'm afraid and thinking like, how should I pay this? And get stressed about the decision. No, there's only really harmony inside me with this decision, and really like so much gratitude, and it's really like a small fire inside of me. So and also that I choose the whole year, it really was like, yes, I want this, because I want to have this, this whole journey and really have this expansion. And actually I just did yesterday a little note to myself, for myself, in 1 year from now on, so when we just finish the program then, and what I want to reach then, and what kind of person I am then. And yes, it's already here, I can feel it already. So this
I love that. That's such a powerful assignment as well, because it's really, it's sure, it is a little bit about the money. I love money and I love expanding, and it's a very good measurement for your growth. But at the same time, I'm even more excited for you, but also for myself. Where will I be in 1 year from now? What person will I have to become to be that version of me that I can see for myself, the highest version, and to really allow yourself to also dream, like, who is that person, and what tiny shifts can I make to become that person right now? And yeah, just really the things, like you don't have to know it all, but it's really connecting to that version of you and committing and being willing to show up for that version of you. So I love that you just did that. And I'm very excited also to see what's going to happen in the next 12 months. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be amazing. And you're going to expand so much. It's going to be ridiculous. Probably in that note, like you can't even imagine right now where you will be. Probably that note will happen in 6 months from now. And then you will be able to kind of like dream further along, which is amazing. What future do you see for yourself in 6 or 12 months? Like what became possible for you by making that decision in January to jump in the Premium Breakthrough course? Can you share a little bit about your vision?
Yeah, so actually, I think the decision also really made it possible for me to say, hey, I serve myself and my business first, because I'm also a really big, I love to give it to other people, you know, but now it's really my time. And to say, this is my time now for me was also a really big shift. And I see a future full of fun, full of new clients and really nice programs. Actually, I'm planning a new group program right now. So I will start a launch this week. So really, when we start also the mastermind, I'm into. And yeah, I just see also like that I'm really expanding, that I'm growing personal, but also that my business is growing, that my reach out is growing. And yeah, I see myself driving a Porsche. We talk already about it. So, you know,
I love that.
Some materialistic things also I'm allowing myself to be there, because yes, I'm really spiritual, but it's also nice to have something what is really nice, what I really want to have. So, and I know that it's not about the Porsche, you know, I will be happier when he's here, but I'm also happy without. But yes, I see myself traveling more, and I really see, and I think that's really deep actually, but I really see living my dream life and make the life what I'm dreaming of, to make it really possible for me and also for the people around me, because I'm a really big giving person and all my friends can be happy when I'm in there, because I will take them with me. And I really want to, there's so much ideas inside me what I want to do, but sometimes it's about money. Sometimes it's just about money. So some projects and just to have some safety also. And yes, I really see that I can, you know, I'm into creating a new and a peaceful world. So, but yeah, then I just can take this role also much more, because there's more availability for me. So yes.
I love that. Yeah, money is a big topic for me. And in the next months, I will be sharing a lot more on this, and you'll be involved because you're in the mastermind, obviously, as well.
So
And it's just about how when you have that blockage and when you don't want to receive money. And I had this beautiful conversation with a friend the other week about how he was able to manifest so much in his life without getting money. And he was very proud of that, but he also started to see that making a shift in that mindset is actually more serving him. Because if you're saying to the universe, I want to have it all, but you cannot use money to give it to me, you probably get a lot, but it's going to be harder for the universe to give it all. And if you say, hey, universe, I want it all, and you can even use money as a resource, then, oh my God, like the thing that you got before was only 10%. And now when you actually allow yourself to play with money and to play with the universe, you get it all. And I honestly believe that the biggest shift that this world needs to make is to approach money and the relationship to money in a different way, so it can actually work for us again. Because the only reason money exists is because we believe in it and it's serving us. The only reason we created money is to have that exchange in between. And then we kind of got lost into, I want to have more power, but you can also just spread the power, spread the love for money and expand. And I truly believe that when more spiritual entrepreneurs understand that and learn the skill to generate money, which the Premium Breakthrough course is all about, and which the Magnetic Mastermind goes even deeper into, then everything is possible and we get to create the shift that we want so badly.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh my God. This is really, really powerful and so deep. And I just can say yes to this, because I also see how the course also changed my yeah, relationship to money also, you know, also to say, hey, I am a woman and I want to get that much more money. I want to have more money than my partner. I want the one who's paying everything, you know, to have the confidence to say this and not to see it as something like, because yeah, I have so much money. No, because actually money is also like a resource, like just like you said, and just it's really changed a lot of my thinking already about money and how we deserve it and how we can use it and how much it's serving us. Yes, and not working for the money. So yes, and let the money work for us. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. I
good.
love that. And thank you so much for sharing all of this and for, yeah, giving your journey to everyone, because this is going to make so many people make that decision for themselves faster to actually join the premium breakthrough course. And yeah, just like one more time, a really quick summary of what you just shared and what I can share for those who are actually willing to step into the course. Yeah, for you, it was possible to just, yeah, like 10 times your investment within 5 months. And even after 2.5 weeks, you already doubled your investment. So it is really about trusting yourself to show up for yourself in this self-study course, because you need to be somebody who's actually willing to put in the work. This course is not for somebody that's just waiting around for life to happen to them. This is really for the person that got all fired up by hearing this and is like, yes, this is me. I want that premium breakthrough. I'm ready. I want that 10-step roadmap. I'm willing to put in the work. And then when you decide, okay, this is it, you sign up. You immediately get access to it. You can get started right away. I put a roadmap in there for 9 weeks that you can follow with 5 hours per week to do all the steps to create your offer, to sell your offer, to have a repeatable system that you can use. So you do not need to upgrade to the Magnetic Mastermind. But of course, if you want to and you want daily support, that can also be a goal for you to join the self-study course first and then enter the Magnetic Mastermind. Some of you might be listening to this think like, I want to be in the Magnetic Mastermind right now. If that is available, you can always send me a message saying Magnetic and we'll just talk about what the options are. But for some of you, the premium breakthrough is really the place to start and to really get that foundation and get that resources available to make the next step and make the next decision. So yeah, if you want this course, go to pleasureandselling.com/premium breakthrough, and then you get all the information for the course, like who it's for, who it's not for, what transformations to expect, what is in the 10 videos. And of course, you can also reach out to me if you cannot make the decision, but some of you might be really ready and are like, this is it. Right now in July, there's going to be a community month, which will only happen once a year. I'm not even sure it's going to happen after this, but it's definitely going to happen this July. And there are some really nice extras. And the first thing that I added in there is that you get access to a Facebook group where 15 people will have access to. There's only space for 15 people in this round. And you get access to the group. There's no extra coaching. It's still a self-study course, but there are 2 group coaching calls, Q&A calls. So you get extra support, which I think is really nice. Melly was in the first round and there was also 1 Q&A call, which was really, really special. There's a replay of that one still also available. Then you also get the opportunity when you're in this community month to join a giveaway, which is based on how active you will be in the Facebook group, because we're building a nice and supportive community where you can find a buddy that is also all in, so you can do it together, which I've heard from some people going through the course to really keep each other accountable and to make the process more fun. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. So I'm very excited for those who are going to join, who are like, I want to work with MA. I've been thinking about it. Well, then this is the moment. Also, because there are payment plans available for this. So I just really felt I want to make this so as accessible as possible, because for me, like, the money is not the reason why I'm doing this anymore. It's really to provide this breakthrough that you just saw Melly share about, to really enter into that premium space. So only in June now, maybe I will extend it later, but only in June, there is a payment plan extension where you only pay 150 euros per month for 12 months. So it's a very low entry price point to learn how to sell premium offers. So if you've ever wanted to learn, but you didn't have the resources available, I'm sure you can come up with some finance. And if you trust yourself, you're willing, you can go all in on this. And maybe just like Melly, you will have it back in the first 2 or 3 weeks. Maybe it takes 3 months, maybe it takes 6 months. It really depends on your effort and what you put into it. But I just wanted to make it really accessible for everyone who has that feeling, I am so willing to do this. So yeah, that's about the Premium Breakthrough course. And Melly, if somebody was listening to this and they're like, I want to know more about the self-awareness coaching, about your programs, where can they find you?
Just go to Instagram, put there in, it's actually a German name, traumreisen.mit.melanie. So this is also my podcast name. So when you're German listener or a German speaker, then you can listen also to the podcast. We'll find a lot of stuff there, or just German, go to listen. Right. So just, yeah, traumreisenmitmelanie.com. And actually, Instagram will be the platform where I'm the most online, so can just read out there, or also Facebook is also available. So
awesome. I'm gonna see if somebody asked you questions.
Out there, or also Facebook.
Let's see. I don't see any comments. I see Robin watching. So everybody who was watching and loved this and still has a question, you can drop them in the comments. And if you want more information about the Premium Breakthrough course or anything else, you can also send me a message. If you want more information about what Melly does, you know where to find her now. And that's it for this interview. Thank you so much, Melly.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.